It's Scott from IT Rockstars. Hope you're doing well. In this video, we're going to be answering a little question, or if you're listening on the podcast, in this podcast episode, we're going to be answering a question that one of our members took in. If you are an IT business owner or an MSP, IT Rockstars helps transform the way that you grow your business. We do that through sales and marketing techniques and material. You can get access to this all for 1 month free trial at itrockstars.net. So the question we've got from a member is, they work specifically with vets, so veterinary practices, and they stated in their question, most of the vets that they work with are kind of offline. They don't really go online, which I find hard to believe. Is that just an assumption? And the question goes on, how do I market to these people? They're obviously offline. How am I supposed to reach them offline? And I would, first of all, I think that's a little bit of an assumption. Most people these days are online to some degree, maybe not a lot, depending on the age of the vets, but majority of people are online. So that's an assumption that I think we can dismiss just based off of that. I would test it though. So, we've obviously got our Facebook group at MSP Marketing Lab, where we do marketing experiments in the MSP space. So you got to test these things to see if your assumption is correct or not. The next piece is, how would I reach vets? Well, there's a guy that's blown up all over YouTube, or certainly my YouTube. It might not be yours. He runs a business called Gym Launch. Alex Hormozy. He's got like this moustache, and you might see him. He's got a company now called acquisition.com. He's made over like $100 million from this gym launch system that he sells to gym owners. So what I suggest is that you look at similar types of maybe gurus is not the greatest way to say this, because Alex is definitely not a guru. He's a businessman, a very intelligent businessman, but other types of membership sites, associations, groups where vets hang out, like how they run their business, what helps them run their business and make it more profitable. There's places like that online. And what I would suggest is you find and research these resources. If I was going after gyms, I would be looking at Gym Launch by Alex. And I'm sure there's something similar in the veterinary space. So really having to think about all of the suppliers that bill vets, okay? And all of the subscriptions, magazine subscriptions, are they even a thing anymore? Who knows? It could even be like marketing for vets. I know a guy that used to do marketing for vets. They'll have access to lots of veterinary practices, and all you have to do is spark up a little bit of a conversation with these types of companies and say, hey, we specifically do IT support, managed services for veterinary practices. Can we partner up in some way? Okay, and the conversation obviously goes from there, and that is the number one way I would start in regards to reaching these vets. The second way, fairly obvious, I'd be looking for a veterinary directory online of vets in my local area, if I was running a national or a sort of county level thing, and I would be getting the addresses, like the mailing addresses, and I would be doing a direct mail campaign with the awesome material that you get at IT Rockstars. That's what I'd be doing. Take it easy. I will catch you in the next episode, and if you haven't already, we do have a 1 month free trial. Our service has changed up slightly. We're offering sales help. Okay, so we found that a lot of our members, they get the marketing stuff done, but they just don't know how to handle the sales. So there's a few things now in with sales that we're doing. You can find out more at IT Rockstars. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next episode.